Hey, it's Dan here. We're gonna make a Mexican style corn salad. This is a salad for Natea. So we'll just get started right away. We're gonna make some taco meat out of some macadamia nuts. You can use walnuts, soaked almonds, soaked sunflower seeds, or pecans. Okay, so I'm gonna take a cup of macadamia nuts, and then I'm gonna take just a little bit of nutritional yeast, couple tablespoons, and then I'm going to take about a quarter cup of the Puradyme natural protein. This is not necessary, but it makes it nice and hearty, gives it a very meaty flavor and a meaty feeling in your body because it's got all 22 essential amino acids. It'll mellow you out and pump you up at the same time. And then we're going to go with, we got the paprika. What do we say, about half a teaspoon on that? And then we go with the full tablespoon of cumin. Cumin should be the dominant flavor in this one. So I usually do about twice as much cumin as I do paprika. So I put about a full tablespoon in there. And then I'm going to do probably a half a teaspoon of cayenne. Okay, and then we will see how that goes. I think we'll have to add probably a little bit of water, but let's try it first and see what happens. Okay, so I'm just going to add probably a couple tablespoons of water to just kind of make it a little bit more meaty. Yeah, I think we pretty much dialed it in. This is our second take. We did the meat before and we just put too much oil. We usually use a little olive oil over the top, but we don't have any. We ran out of olive oil, so we made this Brazil nut oil the other day out of fresh Brazil nuts, and so we figured we'd use that as a substitute. We put a little too much of that into the last batch, and we got it's like a delicious, that would make a great peanut butter substitute, made out of macadamia nuts, and then the Brazil nut oil, which we went a little too heavy, and it just turned into this like peanut butter balls, and so we had to kind of start over. And so this is more of what we were shooting for, honey.
I see.
So yeah, that's what you're shooting for. So the water is good, and then it's not much, and then we kind of went overboard, and I suggested it was because sometimes I will take maybe 1 tablespoon of oil to give it a richer texture, but I think the water worked really, really well in this. So now we've got our taco flavored macadamia nuts. I hesitate to use the word meat. And then we've got this, let's show this some beautiful fresh greens here. How's that? Boom. And so we're going to take some of those and just put some of those in the bowl, honey. So now we'll let, Taya wanted me to make the meat. So, but now you see though, we got it. Mm-hmm. So I'm trying to teach Natea so she's got the skills when she returns home to hook up some good stuff, healthy eating for everyone. Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's about your size? Is that about your
I think
deal?
So.
Okay,
yeah.
So let's put some veggies on there.
Okay.
We'll just do this one step at a time. We got the avocado already cut. So avocado, we got
a whole one?
I would just that half, probably, right? Unless, it's your salad, kiddo. You want the rest of this too?
No, it's okay.
Are you sure?
I'll do this whole half.
Okay. We can put the rest on afterwards if you want?
Yeah.
Okay. For expediency purposes. This is a little bit of cilantro. That is looking good, baby. And load it up on the cilantro if you dig it. You know what I'm saying?
I do. Okay.
Okay, the next is we'll do some tomatoes here. Here's my knife. My favorite knife. Here's your knife. So just however you like to cut those. There's a million different ways to cut your tomatoes. I think that's pretty cool. Oh, okay, nice. Nice small pieces.
I like them small.
Cool, good. These ceramic knives are pretty awesome.
They are.
Let me show you how I cut them, just so you might see. There's a million different ways. There's like little, I'll show you these two.
Okay.
So you can do this.
Ooh.
This always is kind of nice, obviously. That's slices, which, oh my God, you're a genius. You know. So there's that. That's like one thing. That might be too big, but it has some nice artistic qualities.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to get it to that, you just probably go and chop those in half.
I see.
Or you can, like it depends on how much you want to do the, like look how nice that is for,
Yeah.
sort of saying like if you wanted to do that, or, and so if you're trying to go top pro and you want it to be really visual,
Right.
you can get these, you take the prime cuts,
Right.
So it depends. If it's just you at home, you're like, you just throw it all in. But if you're trying to get to the next level, you want these
Yeah.
in there? Is okay. It's good stuff. These are pretty top quality tomatoes.
Mm-hmm.
That was an orange one, a red one, now a yellow one. I think these yellow ones are kind of the best. We should have a taste test on these tomatoes.
Okay.
We'll take the prime cuts. I think the yellow ones are good, the orange ones are good. I think the orange ones or the yellow ones are the best. Orange? Mmm. Red. Different, but still about the same level. But I think I saved the best for last. So taste this. This is what I'm doing. Mm-hmm.
You're right. Hands down, yellow is the best.
Yeah. That one has the most full profile.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little lower acid too, which is nice. And so there's your tomatoes. And then what's next?
Cucumbers.
Taking over the show. Cucumbers, yes.
And then some corn.
Yeah.
How much should I do?
I mean, it's a, Mexican style corn salad, so it's pretty much the most important part. And then you wanted some onions. So gonna peel the onion. Do you want me? I cut it a little more. Get rid of a little more of that. It makes it easier to kind of.
Okay.
And then there's a little trick that you can do, and you can just score around it, and then you can just peel off.
Wow.
And just go right down into the
Yeah.
super awesome freshness. Yeah, and then however you want to do your, the textures and stuff, but the basic, it's pretty cool, It's a nice, just a really, really good salad for, it's clean, but it's also got enough colors and flavors to, pretty much be something that a lot of people will like. There's various levels to this thing. And this is one of those ones, it's like, I can nail it, with people. Because I've been doing it for so long, but it takes a good while to get some skill to be able to make, take all fresh, alive, raw ingredients, and make delicious meals like this. And it may take a little time, but personally I don't really think it takes any more time. I think it's just a skill set.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I'm in here by myself, we'd have been done with this,
Yeah.
You got your kitchen at your house, so and once you get into the habit of preparing foods like this, salad mastery, juice mastery, smoothie mastery, and then just this is salad mastery, and then you got your little tools, and it makes it quick. You saw how quick we did that. I mean, it's really less time in the long run once you get the skill set and it's a part of you. then this becomes a breeze, and you want to learn this and make this a part of your trip, because the stuff that at the restaurants and the grocery store and more of the traditional stuff, it does not have this same kind of quality of awareness of this delicious hearty meal with a lot of the nutrition still intact, you know. So is it going to be lime? I would go half for this.
Oh,
Yes.
I see.
We're going to squeeze a little lime on there, and she did an amazing job. You know, there is some olives, honey.
It's okay.
No?
I think on this I'm not going to do
Okay, cool. But you can throw some olives. That would be, you know, red peppers, green peppers if you like them. A little bit of jalapeno slices would be good. Do you like a little spicy kick?
I do, but I think I'll do the cayenne.
Okay, just the cayenne, because I got the.
Wow, those look amazing.
They are, and they have a gnarly kick. And my,
Wow.
yeah, but it's the jalapenos are more for the mere mortals. This is chocolate habanero and some kind of very. It's not a reaper, but it's a ghost, and so it's got some firepower. So there we go. There's that, and we were going to sprinkle. Usually, what Dakota really loves is a little dash of olive oil on this salad. Oh, we forgot the black pepper, dude.
You gotta do that.
You got to do the black pepper. That's kind of important in this case, because the black pepper really is another level of. This is pretty gourmet. So what you do, honey, is you just take a few of these. Oh, move this out of the way so y'all can see. This is just black peppercorns, and then you just. This is the best way to get the most fresh flavor profile out of your. Because if you grind them or they sit, you know, if you grind them, the oils dissipate. But if you just leave them whole inside the shell and intact, all the oils and the flavors stay stronger. You get more pepper flavor. Those chunks might be too large for some people.
Okay.
So you may have to. You can use the Vitamix, or you can use your knife to chop it really small. Or of course, if you're just a normal mortal, most smart people probably have a grinder. You know, so that you're keeping them whole, and then you use the grinder. Although I find the grinders take forever. You know what I mean? And they don't really come up with the size that I want. It's always powdery, and I do think that these pepper chunks for the right. And I've found so far that most people can dig it. Some people, I think, are going to be like, those peppercorns those chunks are too big because they're used to the fluffy powder. But you liked it larger.
I do.
Okay, cool. Well, we nailed it. That was the, and we were going to, did you want to do 1 tablespoon of the Brazil nut oil? Yeah. And so we'll write the recipe down below in this. And, yeah, there you go. And so I'm going to put together a couple more of these. We got our soup, we got our salad, and we're going to chill out and watch our favorite show. Thank you, Natea.
No problem.
And thank you all for joining us. Did you do your line?
I did do my line.
Okay, cool. And so we're good. Aloha.